So, an instructional task I would like to take you through is how I led my students to creating a multimedia presentation based on a global goal issue from the globalgoals.org website. So, this student in particular chose climate change, and as you can see, this is the presentation that the student created. And my students submitted this through Teams assignments. And so to give you a rubric, um, the student's grade was based on ideas, structure, and use of language, which is a rubric that is assigned to the students through the district GVC. So in order to get my students to this process, I presented all of the information they needed through OneNote. So for example, I'm going to take us to where it says Q3 Springboard for that particular student. So this student, the first activity the students had to do was understand how to take action. So they completed a graphic organizer where they went through multiple global goals. So this student went through children in foster care, disability rights, and they did not get to the last one. But they had to look for examples of logos, pathos, and ethos, and through these issues, like how these issues were presented to them. And they had to also create a call to action based on what they learned. And it's here, although the student did not understand, to delete the blanks, but the student did complete the activity. But in OneNote, I was able to provide a graphic organizer. Like you could save it to your computer and just copy and paste it in. And you can set it as a background, or you could just copy and paste it, and it's kind of movable for students. So you can use tables in Microsoft OneNote, which I commonly use, as you can see here, where the same student had to practice doing a CER response in response to People Who Make a Difference through Wangari Maathai and the World Food Program website. And so you can also use features such as highlighting to call out certain parts to students. In this activity, we also examined 3 PSAs. So although I showed the PSAs in class, I like that OneNote is able to enter videos into its platform and interface so that students who are not able to view it at school can also view it at home. Again, this was copy and pasted into a table, and students responded to the information in the table in class altogether. And at the end of the activity, this is a similar activity with the race response, just practicing CER, like cite and textual evidence. At the end of the activity, students had to pick a website, pick a global goal. So as you can see, the student chose climate change. And I was able to post a hyperlink to the Global Goals presentation through Google Slides that I gave in class. And I was also able to post the actual website. So the students used both of these forms of media to get their information for their presentation. And each week, they just built upon their ideas. So down here, they just added more information and just kind of planned out their presentation, again, embedding those websites using Microsoft OneNote and all of the tools provided to them within Microsoft OneNote.